I decided to do an externship because I wanted to broaden my horizons. Coming from the Marine Corps, I knew that I needed to do something different. I'm used to being outside, running around, leading people, but for where I am in life, I know I needed to sit down and learn and see what it's like on the ground.
I decided to do externships because I really wanted some hands-on practical experience. I felt like I was getting a lot of good information from classes, but wanted the chance to apply it and to continue practicing my legal research and writing.
I decided to do an externship because I wanted to get more experience in the real world of law.
I wanted to get in-house counsel experience out of the externship program. I think I knew going into these externships that in-house counsel was the direction I'd like to go. I think I probably have recency bias after all of them, and I'm like, that was great, I want to work for the city, or I want to work for Blackbaud or Southern Current, and all of those I would love to work at because the teams were so great. And I think that's a big part of it, was enjoying who you work with and enjoying the type of work you're doing.
I learned a bunch. I met a lot of interesting people. I got inspired. It was fun. That was the thing. Whenever you're talking to someone about what their plans are, you get to hear the story of their life in a way that most people don't. And I found that really fascinating.
There have been tasks I've been given that have allowed me to reach out and speak to attorneys and non-attorneys in many positions. For instance, being able to call outside counsel for assistance with whatever issue the office is dealing with. I've been able to do that. As an extern, my bosses have trusted me to be able to do that and communicate professionally.
I think I go back to the research and writing, especially the writing. I've seen that improve time and time again, to getting really great feedback in my current externship, and I think that has developed over time because there were some rough first memos, I think, in my first externship where it was like, okay, you need to dig a little deeper here, or you need to make sure you're doing a little better research on the statute here. So I think that, again, that attention to detail, concision, all of those have improved my writing over time.
I was really anticipating sitting in a office somewhere, writing the same memo over and over again, or doing a bunch of research and then not really talking to anybody. And it was completely different than that. I met the executive board of the organization and got to know them and their mission. I got very inspired by being in that environment.
I got exposed to so much more than just a cubicle. I got to learn how a company ran, understand what a business unit is, and really understand how a law office inside of a company works to keep the company running, and then communicates with other law offices outside. So how a general counsel's office communicates with outside counsel. That was a really unique experience to me, and just understanding what a lawyer in an office such as that does to support board members in their business decisions, I think was very critical.
If you're thinking about an externship, the top 3 reasons are: 1, it's the opportunity to grow and experience new areas that you might not otherwise know you're interested in. 2, you're going to connect with local attorneys and have the opportunity to network and meet different people. And then 3, you're going to get valuable feedback and improve your skills. You can understand what an attorney is looking for in your next job.
There are so many externships experiences. I applied for so many. The experiences I chose were unique to what I believe I needed to experience to broaden my horizons.
If a law student were sitting opposite me right now, and they were on the fence of whether or not they wanted to do an externship, I would tell them to do it. I would tell them to run with it and get as much out of it as you can. Because going to school and actually being around the practice of law were 2 different things to me. What was really cool is watching everything that I learned in the classroom really come to life and see how it really worked. And it solidified my education.